What's up, guys? SirAllAboutMusic here, bringing you a review of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here, released in 1974, I believe. 1975, excuse me, 1975. And Wish You Were Here is a direct result of the commercial success of Dark Side of the Moon, something that Floyd wasn't entirely happy with. Now, they were happy that, I think that they were happy that their music was appreciated by a large number of people. You know, every musician wants their music to be appreciated. But a lot of the baggage, namely the music industry, that came along with that commercial success, I don't think Floyd was very fond of. You can definitely hear that on "Welcome to the Machine." I mean, it's right there in the song name. And then "Have a Cigar," which really describes the indifferentness of music industry executives of big labels, A&R guys, that kind of thing. And the fact that they just really don't give a shit. They just see you as a bag of money. That's all they see you as. Oh, my eye itches. Sorry. But yeah, so this is a direct response to that. But also, there's another half of the album that is a look backwards. "Wish You Were Here" and "Shine On You Crazy Diamond" are songs that are, devoted to Syd Barrett, the founder of Pink Floyd, one of the greatest songwriters who ever walked the face of the earth, in my opinion. And this album can get really depressing. It can get very moody, and this for me is the darkest album that Floyd has ever made, and because there's just so much heavy personal material on here. That's the thing. This album is extremely personal. I think that Floyd might have made this album, that this album might have come out just for them. I don't think they really wrote any of his songs with even the slightest thoughts of an audience in mind. I think this was their way of expressing that just utter hopelessness of the situation that they were in. Yes, there are dark elements on almost all Floyd albums after Dark Side of the Moon and on Dark Side of the Moon. But it just, because it's so personal and "Wish You Were Here," it becomes extremely heavy, and it can really weigh you down while you're listening to it. But it's still a great album. It's a fantastic album, and that's mostly due to the fact that it's they really put their heart on their sleeves with "Wish You Were Here." So with this album, we also see the return of the Pink Floyd epic along the lines of "Atom Heart Mother's Sweet" and "Echoes." That's "Shine On You Crazy Diamond," of course, which is in 9 parts, but it's split up into 2 sections, one at the beginning of the album, one at the end of the album. And it's pretty lengthy. It's even more epic than our earlier Pink Floyd epics. Shitload of solos by David Gilmour, solos by Rick Wright, really extensive song structure. This is definitely not pop song structure. It gets to be some really, really lengthy stuff. And then you get great solos on almost every other track except "Welcome to the Machine." I don't think "Welcome to the Machine" has no, it does. It has a little keyboard solo. Nothing too fancy, but it's still there. And David's guitar playing is just getting better and better, and this album really shows how awesome his guitar playing is. He just, again, like I said with my Dark Side of the Moon review, he starts to refine his technique, and he just gets better as he goes along. And this is a great example. His guitar playing on "Wish You Were Here" is, in my opinion, way better than his guitar playing on Dark Side of the Moon. It just progresses to a brand new level of awesomeness, of concentrated awesomeness. So, "Wish You Were Here." It's a great album. Songwriting is great, very dark, very melancholic, very reminiscent, but still good. And the commentary that the album makes is equally as disturbing and depressing. So, Wish You Were Here, pretty good album. 4 points. But wait, the blues influence is pretty much all that's left of Dark Side of the Moon. On Wish You Were Here. And it's Floyd's own twist on the blues, their own take on the blues. So in that respect, it becomes pretty original. So that being said, let's get to the 4 big points. Originality, great. They didn't do Dark Side of the Moon over again. I know that they didn't want to. So kudos to them. And they did as with Dark Side of the Moon, they had the synthesization thing where they took the influences and stuck them and made their own thing out of them. I really enjoyed this album. I probably like this album more than Dark Side of the Moon at some points. So top notch there. And then Flow is great. Again, this is a concept. This is sort of a concept album. Again, it's got recurring themes. It's got linked themes, and those themes just carry the whole thing over. So, it gives it a good flow. And then the production is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really clean. It's very clean. But for a lot of other bands, I would say that the production is sterile. But I just think that this album gets so heavy and so dark that it kind of the character shows through the production still, even though the production is really clean. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I can give this album a 9, definite 9, and that's all I gotta say. SirAllAboutMusic, Wish You Were Here. I'll see you guys later.